It's time for Undisputed. Time to talk potential dunk of the year with Paul Pierce speaking the truth and Keyshawn Johnson. Morning, gentlemen.
What's happening, Skip?
I heard somebody say that Paul looks like Michael Irvin this morning. I think Keyshawn said that. And I'm thinking, no, not even in the same ball. But this is sedate. This is sedate compared to Michael.
It's a nice suit, man.
It's a very nice suit.
Nice suit, the glasses.
If you're going to go Michael, you got to go red or purple or something like that.
Right. I'm going to keep it clean, keep it normal.
I like this. Sharp. All right. Let's rate and debate two dunks from last night. One by a rising superstar for the T-Wolves, who are fighting for first in the West, of course. The other by a rising star flying under the radar for the Atlanta Hawks, who are in 10th place now in the East. So with the running start on a fast break, Anthony Edwards slammed it over Utah's John Collins, who left the game with a head contusion and evaluated for concussion. Jalen Johnson took off on an early fast break out here in L.A. against the Lakers and went dunk contest on Austin Reeves, nearly soaring completely over him before dunking. So, Paul Pierce, which dunk was more impressive to you, Ant-Man's or Jalen Johnson's?
Well, this is easy for me, Skip.
Okay.
It's Ant.
Yeah.
Because when I look at the two dunks, Jalen and Anthony Edwards, Edwards takes off from 2 feet, which is harder to do from a farther distance. And he did it against a guy who we're used to seeing dunk on people just like that.
Yeah.
And so, but what was more impressive to me about this dunk, you know what it screamed to me? It screamed to me that we're seeing exciting plays from this guy night in and night out. And I think we're potentially looking at the face of the league.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at his excitement he brings, his charisma, his interviews. I mean, he looked at his dunk on the replay of it and reacted to it.
He did. That's a good point.
I mean, it just screamed face of the league. When I look around the league, he brings all the characteristics that says he's ready to step into that role, and that dunk did it for me.
Okay.
Is it a dunk, though? Because he didn't touch the rim.
That's a dunk.
It's still a dunk.
He's over the rim, and he throws it down with authority. That's a dunk.
Yeah, it's clear. It's like Paul said, though. It's clear as day. You got one guy in John Collins who's actually trying to defend the dunk. And you got Austin Reeves, on the other hand, who's looking to get a charge.
He was.
He's not defending it. This right here.
He's defending it, but he's just trying to draw the charge.
He's trying to charge it.
Well, he didn't run from it. Yeah.
He actually jumped. John Collins actually jumped and got in the way to try to defend it, which made it even more egregious. And then I guess he got injured or whatever, had a little boo-boo on his head.
And had to lead the game.
Huh?
He had to lead the game.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, so he got a little bit of boo-boo on the head. On top of that, like Paul said, he took off with 2 feet from basically inside the ...
Yeah.
I mean, that's soaring to a whole nother level. And like you said, Paul, night in and night out, you're seeing something different from Anthony Edwards on the highlight reel. You go back, Skip, sevevel games ago, and obviously the chase down block was crazy, even though you said it was it was a nothing chase down block.
A layout. It's just
I got excited off the missed dunk on Anthony.
Did you hear him?
Okay, let's stay on this. We'll get to that in a minute. Just stay here. Stay here.
Oh, God.
All right, because you're wrong about that one. You're dead
said
wrong.
stay
okay,
here.
well, you're pissing me off. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I'm gonna go.
Let's stay here.
He said the block was a nothing.
Yeah.
No, that block was something.
Oh, it wasn't. He gets a running start because he's angry after a free throw. I got to defend myself on this. It was the easiest block in the history of blocks. In the history of blocks.
Oh, my God.
Right. Okay. I will give you the edge on Ant-Man's dunk last night, although I'm watching the Laker game, and I must tell you, it's the first play of the game, and LeBron and AR they're off kilter a little bit, and the ball gets loose, and all of a sudden they go the other way. And remember, they're coming off blowing out the Clippers, and so they are rolling, and they roll the other way. And all of a sudden, Jalen Johnson, who he has not caught my attention just yet. Well, he got my attention with that dunk because that is a dunk contest dunk. That is where somebody is standing flat-footed, and you're going to go completely over 6 feet 7 inches of Austin Reeves and dunk it, and just the shock of it did impress me because I didn't know he had that in him, but I haven't been watching Atlanta close enough because, according to the commentary on the Lakers network out here in L.A., he's been doing this regularly for them, and we just haven't noticed. Obviously, Trae Young's been out for a while, still out for a while. He pulled off another dunk later in the second quarter with about 6 minutes left. If we have that real quick before we get back to Ant-Man. Jalen Johnson, that's pretty impressive.
That doesn't seem so difficult.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen that.
I've seen this.
Well, you've seen it in dunk contests.
I've seen it in live games.
I've seen Anthony Edwards dunk before too.
Oh, he's
but not from that distance. Thinking he got some running start, so you pretty much starting way back at the other free throw line. I mean, I feel like Ant-Man would have dunked that one from free throw.
Well,
he has a 10-step start to get this dunk.
Do we have the other one?
And
the other Jalen Johnson dunk?
Ant-Man would have cleared his head.
He would have cleared his head.
Yeah, for sure.
Look,
all
2,
6, 7 of
3,
them.
4, 5, 6 to 10 steps to go.
Yeah,
he should dunk that like that.
Oh, here's the other one. This is the other one in the second quarter.
Okay,
that was fairly impressive. That was pretty nice.
That one probably more than the other one.
Maybe you could argue.
That one probably more than the other.
In a dunk contest,
that's a dunk contest.
It'd be an 8, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a 9.
That would be a high number in a dunk contest.
Yeah.
The other one wouldn't be a high number because he didn't clear him. You got to clear the dude.
Right.
Right. Austin Reeves did not shrink from it, man. He stood tall.
Austin Reeves did what he's supposed to do on the defensive end. The difference is he didn't try to actually defend it, though.
All right. What I love about Ant-Man, everything he does, he plays with a rage to me. He plays angry, raw, like attack mode. He is in full-on attack mode every single second.
Every night.
Obviously, the chase down block, he was mad because he had just missed the clinching free throw. So he gets a running start from the far free throw line and comes as hard as he can. Remember, he flipped over Jaden McDaniels and went completely over him. It's like he actually dunked over his own guy to get the block. Okay.
He was up so high, Skip, he hit his head.
He hit his head.
The rim.
Well, a lot of guys could hit their head on the rim if they tried. Well, they could.
But but he's 6'4".
Okay, but the little white guy who won the dunk contest hit his head on the rim.
He ain't in the NBA, though.
Okay, well, I agree.
NBA players.
I know that's what's wrong with the dunk contest. We got a guy who's not even the NBA, and he's won back-to-back.
That's right. I forgot it's LeBron's fault.
It's LeBron's fault. He started this. And by the way, speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. Why hasn't Ant-Man done one dunk contest? I got to see him. Why hadn't Jalen Johnson done one? You don't think they don't want to do it anymore?
I think these guys. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to the dunk. I think.
Come on.
I don't know. These guys like Ant-Man, John Morant.
Yeah,
Zion.
I
mean, we got guys who are capable of putting on a show.
Wouldn't you watch if I told you those 4 guys were in the dunk contest? Sure, you're going to watch.
But there's a reason as to why they're not doing it, though. What's the reason?
Social media. Before, when you use the dunk contest to leverage your shoe deals, to leverage your marketability, where you don't need that anymore. It became a popularity contest because usually when guys won the dunk contest, deals came from that. Now they don't need to. They got social media. They have such a great following today. They have these deals, and so they go to the dunk contest, and they don't need to do it.
It's almost like you can mess up your image by going to the dunk contest because there's nothing new.
So if one person did it, whether it was Ja, Ant-Man, Zai, if one of those guys next year just decided to throw their name in the hat, will others follow?
I think others will follow. It has to come from the star dunkers like a Zion or a Ja. I mean, they have to come together. They come together to make teams. They come together to play together. They can come together to do the dunk contest.
All right. Now, back to Ant-Man's dunk. I'm taking nothing away from it because it's spectacular. He's only 6'4" now. He's not like 6'8". Remember, Jalen Johnson's 6'8", so he's got 4 inches on him.
That's what I'm saying.
So I give you that. Here's what I don't understand about fast break dunks where you get a full head of steam. There's no longer any charging in the equation. Like, to me, both those plays, you could have called charging on either one of them because the defender had the guts to stand strong. He stood strong.
You probably could have called it more so, right, Paul, on Reeves.
Not this guy.
Not him, because he turned sideways and he's defending.
Yeah, okay, well, all I know is he's turning sideways. He got a head contusion and a concussion. Is that not contact? Help me out. Is that not contact?
Yeah, but I don't know how that happened with him.
Well, where did the head contusion come in? Maybe he got knee. Did he get knee in the head?
I think he got knee in the head.
No,
I do.
Ant-Man's left hand hit him in the head.
Okay, because his finger dislocated on his left hand. Ant-Man's finger dislocated, his ring finger, I believe.
I think he hit him in the head. I can't really see it on a zoom in, but it looked like he hit him with his left hand in the head.
Okay, so Paul, help me out here. It's almost like charging becomes, it's nullified on a dunk because the refs, I think, are schooled that dunks are crucial to, they're huge entertainment. Right?
It would be a huge blow to call a charge.
I know it would be. No, it would be.
It would like take the air out of the building. Even though it's the home team, it's like when you see a spectacular play, allow the spectacular players to make the spectacular play, and don't, as a referee, you don't want to do anything to take anything away from
there's no way they're going to do it. There's no way. Even though by the letter of the law, I can make his case, both of them are charging. I can make a case. You can.
If anything, you can just have a no call.
Yeah.
If anything.
Okay.
You know, but in that case,
Reeves is still moving.
Reeves is moving?
Yeah, he's moving. He's not still.
Okay, there's no foul call on either play, so they just let it go. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah, if you take that away, if you took these dunks away because of charging calls, like Paul said,
people